Today, I'm talking about how you assign your children chores. Do you have an organized plan? Is it something that they can count on? Is it something that you are good at following up with? Or is it more as the day progresses, you see something that needs to be done, you ask them to do something, and there's really not structure, but it works for your family? Maybe it's a melding of the two. Maybe you have some organization, but then there are things that will pop up and you'll ask them to do chores as they come up. The reason I am wanting to talk about this is I overheard a conversation several years ago while I was at my hairstylist. And as you know, when you're sitting there trying to mind your own business, but there's other women talking loudly around you, you can't help but hear. And there was one woman, she caught my attention because she was talking about parenting, and she was talking about how what worked for her as a parent in assigning chores to her children. And for her, she said she had an ADHD brain, so it worked better for her just to assign as she saw the need, and not really have structure or a chart or anything planned in advance. It was just whatever she saw that day, she would ask her kids to do. And that was something that was doable for her. She felt like she could not follow up or remember to follow up or even remember that there was a chore chart. So day by day worked for her. She did proceed to say that parenting with a structured routine is old school. And I was like, I'm old school. I was beginning to question myself because I do want to be open to other ways of doing things. I know my way isn't always the right way. Um, and I wanted to, hear what she was saying, and I wanted to be open. But when she said that was old school, that kind of made me, I had to think about that for a minute. Um, but me, on the other hand, that is something that I do. We have some organization in our home, and I need that, and I feel like the kids can count on that. They know what's expected of them, and that works well for them. So there's a couple things that I want to introduce that maybe you haven't considered in assigning chores. One, how does your mind work? Set yourself up for success by figuring out what is going to work for you, because a plan is just a plan unless you're able to put it into action. It's kind of dead in the water unless you're able to really make it actionable. So, what is doable for you? What can your mind compute and keep up with? And the second thing is, how about for your kids? How do your children's minds work? How does their hearts work? How does their attention spans work? How are you setting them up for success based on what is doable for them? So, one, what is doable for you? Two, what is doable for them? There's a third component that I'm not sure we always think of, and that is, how do we teach them that by working or by serving in the family, in the home, shows them how we lean on one another, how the family unit works together, and they have a vital role in that. They're not just sitting on the sidelines and life is happening to them or washing past them. They're active agents in their home. Okay, I have more stories. I have more to say about this in our FamLead community. So please go over to www.famlead.net, sign up. It's free right now, and join our community. I have more to say, and I hope that you will join me there. Thanks. Bye bye.